Today I'm going to be doing a rather interesting video. You see, I've been helping one of my acquaintances by the name of Duncan Dank. Go check out his YouTube channel. I help out from time to time. I've been trying to teach him how to use Source Filmmaker over the last few weeks, and I figured that me making this video would be both a help to him as well as anybody else who may have a need for this kind of video. This is just gonna be a simple lighting tutorial. Now, if you've been using Source Filmmaker for some time and you already know of like 3-point lighting, stop watching. You're not gonna learn anything. This is just the bare bones, basic stuff. But let me load in a map. Loading in my models before I've even loaded in my map, lol. Now, if you'll notice, whenever I hit to enable lights, it kind of goes completely dark. That's because we have no lights. So, we need to fix that. Now, you could take a light, just put it on, maybe turn in the intensity, just sit it like that, and call it a day. That's what I did about 2 years ago. That's bad. You don't want this. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, I'm glad you asked. Or if you didn't ask, maybe you need to learn how to ask questions. You'll learn a lot. Just gonna take it. You're gonna kind of want to have it at the side of a character. Maybe coming from up above a little bit. And you notice how like half of him is illuminated, but the other half is still kind of shrouded in darkness. This is about what we're looking for. This light right here is what some would call the key light. Now, the thing about this, see how it's completely white? You want to go down into the color settings and maybe just kind of screw around with the colors until you get something that you like. Yeah, I'd say that works. Because plain white lights almost always look bad and ungood. So I'm just going to copy that key, the key light, and I'm going to take another one and I'm going to basically drag it to the opposite side and make it to where it's illuminating the shadowy bit. However, this one, in the intensity, if you go over to remap slider, set the max to about 10, something small. Set the default to 0 so you don't get any error messages. You can then choose to basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to make it to where it's just bright enough to where you can actually see the character, or like the shadowy half, but just not bright enough to where it still looks, well, shadowy. You know? And that is already looking a lot better than the good old throw a white light up front and call it a day. But what next? What else could we do to make this look good? Well, let's take the camera here and just kind of angle it a bit to where he's kind of at the side here. Just like that. Then we're going to spawn, and then we're going to just kind of copy and paste the key light again just because I'm lazy. You then going to want to take this one, just kind of put it behind. About like this. In a way. Then just kind of jack up the brightness of it. Yeah. Now, one extra thing that we're going to do once we're done posing this light. Now, this is actually what we call the rim light. One thing you want to do here, depending on your shot, is turn the bloom scale off, or at least way down, because it looks ungodly. Also, something you might want to consider doing is screwing around with the radius slider in general, mainly on the rim and to an extent the key light. I'm in my timeline editor. And already, this is looking quite alright, other than the fact that the model is from Doom 2016, and so the textures and all that are just really low res and kind of ungood looking. What else can we add? Can we go deeper? That is the question. To which I say, yes, we can. With the fourth copy of our original light that I am going to make. I'm going to take it. I'm going to. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention with the with the rim light. If you disable shadows, sometimes that can make it look better. But with Doom Guy's armor, I'm going to have to say no on that one, as it's making it look kinda funky. Then again, rim lights aren't always going to make sense, but I usually try to at least have them make some semblance of sense. Now with this light, we're going to right click on it, we're going to hit Enable Volumetrics, and just kind of plop that over here in the corner. And maybe get it aiming towards the camera. Volumetric intensity. Gonna throw that up quite a bit. Yeah, that looks about right. And would you look at that? It looks beautiful. That right there is how you cheat and make an image look good with minimal effort on your part. The only effort this takes is just having eyes and being able to tell yourself when something looks good or not. It's not always going to look good. Mine usually don't. But you never know. Sometimes you hit something good. That's what you always want to be aiming for. Just make it look good. It's kind of what this is all about. I am the PDF Flurker, and this has been my how to play around with virtual lights video. See you later.